Sup guys, Burnished here with TGN, and today I'm going to be doing some Elemental Shaman arenas. BGs! I'm currently playing my Elemental Shaman. Not many of you guys know about this. I pretty much just play Disc Priest for TGN footage so far, but lately I've been playing a bit more on my Elemental Shaman because I find that my Disc Priest gets boring after a while, and Elemental Shaman is always fun with the burst damage as you see here. Like, Priest there, just boom, lava burst right there for 11.2k. That may not seem like a lot, but when you get Elemental Masteries, which does another one for 75% of damage as instacast, and that plus Lava Surge, you can use it again, means absolutely amazing DPS. It's pretty much just an RNG dependent class. So yeah, that's why I'm showing you this video, and also it's good to see some nice numbers. That's one of the main reasons why I play Elemental Shaman, because you get to see absolutely amazing numbers from these guys. And pretty much I'm going to speed up every bit of movement, I suppose. Movement, yeah. So bits that don't really aren't really necessarily needed. Here I pick up the Zerka buff, you know, do some more damage. It's always good, although I'm pretty squishy, so not the best of idea, but I don't usually get targeted in BGs, which is actually quite weird, to be honest, because I would have thought I'd be one of the persons who get targeted the most. But right here, there's this Shaman Resto, and he has no gear. 23k Lava Burst crit, 20k Lightning Bolt crit, and right here I get Lava Surge, so I pop the Spirit Walker's Grace, and I'm just pumping out loads of damage. I see 20k, 12k flying all over the screen. This guy is just getting owned so badly. 21k followed by a 12k there with an instant lava burst. I'm just spamming loads of lightning bolts. I don't know how this guy is surviving. Unfortunately, he gets rid of my flame shock, so that lava burst isn't a crit, which sucks. So he managed to survive, and I'm like, oh well, screw that. He's just gonna hit out heal me anyway. So I'm kind of trying to pick off just random DPS that are helping the flag carrier, because that's one of the best things to do pretty much in this situation. I suppose I could take down the healer, which I kind of did. He probably wasted a lot of mana, and so yeah, it's still useful. As you can see there, just the Elemental Mastery just deals up an insane amount of damage when you add it all up. It's just the only problem with Elementals is it's not very reliable damage. Right there, you know, I just get completely owned. Elemental Shamans do not have very good defense. No defensive cooldowns. You know, there's a talent, I believe, that reduces the damage you take by 10% while casting, but that's just while casting, so that's about the only thing you get as Elemental, which kind of sucks. But a lot is changing in 4.2. For those of you who don't know the changes in 4.2, one of the most amazing ones that I found is the Elemental 4 set piece. The original one was a reduced cooldown on grounding totem by 3 seconds, which is, it's alright, I suppose. I mean, faster grounding totem is good against frost mages, but it's still not worth it. You might as well go for the extra 400 resilience. But now they're changing it so that lightning shield, you now oh, right here I'm trying to stop this DK, and I think we kill him. Right, like you see there, 17k plus a 12k, that's 30k added up damage in a very short space of time. It may not seem that much, but I don't know. I just think it looks big. Although I normally play a Disc Priest, so yeah. Anywho, as I was saying, the new 4-set Elemental piece bonus thing. Basically, what it does is your lightning shield charges. You gain them when you're attacked instead of losing them. This is an amazing buff for Elementals. I swear to God. Because that means that we can now effectively use Fulmination in PvP, and for those of you who don't know, Fulmination is a talent that you get that takes all of the lightning shield charges you've got, combines them, and then when you use Earth Shock on a target, it deals out all of that damage in one massive superior hit. It usually when it crits, it hits way more than Lava Burst. It's definitely an amazing burst damage skill. So if you can get a Lava Burst plus an Elemental Masteries, so that's like you were looking at around on a 3k resilience target, you're looking at around 20k damage, I suppose, maybe a bit higher. 20k damage plus a Fulmination, which would probably be about 22k damage, maybe a bit less. So that's about 40 damage in the space of like a second, you know, you only have to go through one global cooldown. Of course, that doesn't mean you have to get all the lightning shield, but this also, it's sort of a defensive thing at the same time, because it means that we can still do damage while being trained. So if you have a warrior training on you and your healer is trying to keep you healed, you can use fulmination every time that you're on like 8 or 9 stacks of lightning shield. So it's definitely a very, very, very superior change, and that's something that I'm definitely going for. I say definitely too much and I repeat my words too much. Anywho, right now we're getting up to an amazing bit, I think, of the match. So the flag carry's a hunter, and he's got obviously the flag carry debuff, so I'm just trying to unload a ton of damage on him. Get a nice 14k plus a 10k, that's 24k damage. Yeah, I just hex the healer, and this hunter will not go down. I slowed down this bit, so it's going to sound a bit weird. And right here, I just get killed, but then reincarnation, amazing skill. He's still got flame shock on him, pop elemental thingy. And then instant lava burst his ass for 12k and get the flag back. I don't know, I just thought that was pretty cool. For those of you who noticed, actually, I do not have nameplates in this video, and that is truly my fault. I thought this video, the actual content in the video was really, really good, so I didn't want to lose this footage. But I do notice in about a minute or two, and I go into the options and I turn the nameplates on, so my bad for that. Anywho, other changes in 4.2 for Elemental Shamans is Thunderstorm now gets a slow on it, which is it's debatable how good this is. Personally, I think this is only good against Retribution Paladins, because all the other classes have gap closers with the slow, and I've been testing this out a bit on the PTR. I've been playing around on the PTR with Towley on his live stream. You know, it's been fun. But if I use it against a warrior, then the slow does not matter, because he will just charge me and then, you know, put me in a double hamstring, so I cannot move. You know, it's pretty worthless in a way. So yeah, that 1 out of 5. That's my rating for it. Yeah, so I'm just trying to kill this healer and he's pissing me off. I think it's the same healer that I met earlier. They just won't leave. They just won't die. Why won't healers die? Ah, I freaking hate healers. This guy keeps on trying to hex me as well. I think he eventually gets off a hex and I just trinket it, so, you know. Pointing that was where again? Anywho, one of the other really good changes that we're getting in 4.2 is our lava flows, which is where, when at the moment in 4.1, if you dispel our flame shock, then we get 30% haste increase. It's alright, but it's really not good, because we need flame shock to do the max amount of burst it can, and the max amount of burst we get is from lava burst. So, you know, lightning bolt does pathetic damage at the moment. But they're going to increase this to 90%. Now this is going to be really good for offensive and defense, I reckon, because if the healer is getting rid of your flame shock, then 90% haste. Oh, right here, you see, I turn on the nameplates. But yeah, so if the healer dispels your flame shock, you've got 90% haste. That's an incredible amount. It means you can just spam lightning bolts, and then added with the new glyph, where you can move while casting lightning bolt, which adds more mobility to the shaman class, and also a bit more defense. That basically means that you can just spam out lightning bolts as fast as humanly possible, and it is goddamn fast. The cast speed is just insane. You know what I mean when you verse a shaman in 4.2, or if you play one, you know. So yeah, I'm looking pretty forward to that, and also it works in defensive way, because that means if a healer dispels your flame shock, just pwn that priest there for 13k. Ah, it's amazing. Anyway, it works really good defensively, because if you've got a 9% haste bonus, and then you've now got 200% crit heals to heal for 200% of the normal heal, then you can just spam Healing Surge, and Healing Surge will have such a short cast time with that 90% haste buff. Or you could even use Greater Healing Wave. Greater Healing Wave on the PTR crit heals me for about 30k. That's what I heal on my priest on the live servers at the moment with crits. So that's pretty insane for a hybrid cast to be doing that. Just trying to pwn this DK here. DKs annoy me. I'm just saying. Friggin' Death Grip and anti-magic shield as soon as I pop lava burst. But yeah, I get a nice 19k on that dude. He's not geared. Don't expect a lot of gear. It is a BG after all. But then he gets owned. And I think I take on a bit too much here because there's a priest, a DK, a shaman, a druid, feral, a warrior. There's just too much, so I'm pretty much gonna die. I think that's it for 4.2 changes. I can't honestly think of anything else. Nope. Hopefully these changes in 4.2 will bring us some nice viability in arenas, which is what I've been looking for. I want to get a nice 3v3 going, get some good rating. Right here, this priest does not want to leave me alone. I swear to God, throughout, if you look through this PG, you'll have seen this priest just picking on me a lot. I don't know what's... This priest obviously doesn't like elemental shamans, but I'm so looking forward to elemental shamans in 4.2. They are absolutely going to be amazing. I'm going to stack as much mastery as possible so I can get that insta-cast lava burst for 75% damage and no mana cost. It's going to be insane. The only thing that Blizz needs to do now, I think, is they need to make sure that Stone Claw Totem, the one that gives you the shield, scales with spell power, and make sure that all your spells scale with Spell Pen. Because at the moment our Thunderstorm doesn't scale with Spell Pen, so it can be resisted, and so can our rooting effects. So it's sort of worthless. But still, the changes are good. I'm very psyched for 4.2, and that's the game, guys. Yeah, we kicked their asses, I think. Did we win? Yeah, we won. So yeah, 4.2 looks to be an amazing expansion. I cannot wait to play it. It's going to be awesome for elemental shamans, and I hope to see everybody in arenas. Thanks guys, it's been Burnished with TGN. See you all next time.